Okay, today we are finding values using synthetic division. So, when I say find a value, I mean find this. You say, wait a minute, I know how to do that. If I have a function, all I have to do is plug 2 in here. That would be 2 to the third power plus 5 times 2 minus 6. Right? That would be 8 plus 10. That's 18 minus 6. That'd be 12. Right? Well, let's do it with synthetic division. See if it works. Remember synthetic division? I want to know what 2 is, so I put 2 right here. And then I do 1. Remember, there's not an x squared term. Not 1, so I have to put 0. And then 5x, and 5, no x. And then 6. Draw my line. I'm going to have my remainder. So 1 drops down, times 2. Add, that's 2, 4, that's 9, 18, that's 12. Oh my goodness, 12. It's the same thing, right? So if I ask you to find f of 2 or f of 17 or whatever, you can always plug the number in here and then work it out and find the value, right? Or you can use synthetic division because the remainder is this value. F of 2 equals 12. How about that? Let's do another one. I just erased my dot in the middle. Where is that? Right there. So I don't walk on that. Okay, what if we did one like this? 2x squared plus 5x. Now this is 2x to the 4th plus 5x squared minus 7. And let's call this one p of x. Alright, so we can plug any value we want in there, doesn't matter. Let's do a negative just because we can, right? So 2 times negative 3 to the 4th plus 5 times negative 3 squared minus 7. Or we could do this, negative 3, 2. Now there's not any x cubed, so you have to have a 0. Then the 5. There's not any plain x's, right? There's just even power, so there's no x cubed, then there's x squared. There's no x, and then there's 7. Right? So we draw our line. We know that down here is the remainder. That is going to be the answer, and it should be the same as that. So choose the one you want to do. I'll race you. Which one you want to do? Well, I want to do this one, so you do that one. Negative 6, positive 18, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Times 3, holy scamoleons. This is going to be negative. See, negative times negative is positive, and then this one's positive, so that's going to make that negative. And then times 3 again is going to make that positive. So 207, 207. And that's 200. So let's see, what have we got here? 3 to the 4th is 81, so 2 times 81 plus 3 to the 2nd is 9, 5 times 9 minus 7. So let's try that. 2 times 81 plus 5 times 9 minus 7. Hoo-wee! Can you see that? 200. Yes! Ta-da! Same thing. Same thing. Alright? All we have to do to find a value is just plug the value in. Alright? Alright. Now, we'll use the same formula. And this time we're going to ask the question, let's see, how do they ask the question? Okay. Is 1 an x-intercept? Is 1 an x-intercept? That's my question. So, remember, whenever you do synthetic division, if it ends in 0, then it's an x-intercept. If it doesn't end in 0, it's not an x-intercept. So so we're putting 1 in because we want to know, is that an x-intercept? So it has to end in 1. This is 2. Oh, there's the 0, then a 5, then a 0, then a -7. Draw my line. And down here's my remainder. Right? So 2 drops down times 1 is 2. I add it. Times 1 is 2 again. I add it. Times 1 is 7. I add it. Still 7. Times 1, still 7. Hey, is this an x-intercept? Yes. How do I know? The remainder is 0. That means it's an x-intercept. So if you did the work here and got a different number, like just a minute ago when we put 3 in there, -3 in there, we got 200. Well, then we would say -3, is not an x-intercept. 1 is, though. And so you can use synthetic division to write the quotient. If I was dividing this by, what would that have to be? It would have to be divided by x minus 1. If I said take this and divide it by that, then this would be the answer, right? This is the quotient. So remember, it's always 1 less than the thing we started with. So if this is x to the 4th, that means the quotient is 2x to the 3rd plus 2x squared plus 7x plus 7. Right? That's the quotient. And then the remainder is 0. So that means that 1 is an x-intercept. It means that this is a factor. X minus 1 times this would equal that. That's really cool. There's all sorts of things we can do with synthetic division. So, that's today's homework. Have fun.